You are listening to the one and only, the hottest podcast show on the planet. It's OK Law. Over to you, John, Kenny, and
Okay.
Eugene.
What's up, everybody? This is It's Okay Lah, a podcast by Malaysians about Malaysia for Malaysians. We record every episode every week. You can listen, well, almost every week. You can listen to us from your
Almost. We
favorite
tried.
podcast platform, from Apple Podcasts to Spotify to Google, or try to catch us live either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday now at 10ish to participate in the live chats. I'm John, and we've got Eugene and also Kenny on the other side. Hello.
Yo, what's up?
Hey
what's up?
guys. Still Gong Si
Well,
Fa
it's
Chai,
been-
right?
It's been 3 weeks.
It is
Has it
for
been
the
3 weeks?
next
3 weeks?
4 more days, 3 more
It
days.
ha-
Since our last one.
Yeah, I think we wish everyone Gong Si Fa Chai and then we disappeared.
Or was it? But that was before, right? Was it?
That was
on the
like
week off?
1 week.
I think so. Something like that. Something like that.
I
But I
don't
mean,
know.
hard to record during the
Yeah.
festivities.
Hope you get
right, I
rich,
think.
and then after we disappear.
Hope you. Happy long way.
I wonder if everybody actually heard you guys or not in the live segment. But anyway, yeah, it's still Chinese New Year.
No, you gotta play the one with the like kids with like heavy makeup on their faces singing in unison.
Which one is that? I do not
The-
know.
The funny
I also don't know
video.
which one, but they all sound the same. The one that they're all singing some Chinese New Year song and the little kids with heavy makeup all in unison.
I don't think I've seen it.
Really?
So
You
yeah,
haven't seen that?
no.
Isn't it play
Is it
in
like
the
on a
background in like
stage?
shopping malls and stuff?
Is it on a stage? And then-
No,
How-
no. They could be like walking in the park. They could be like, be like, yeah.
I don't know that one.
Very like bright clothes and all that.
You sure it's not in Singapore only? Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I thought it was like something that they imported in from like Taiwan or something like that. Because it
Taiwan.
looks decidedly Chinese.
Anyway, are you guys doing anything on Chap Gourmet?
The
No
usual
lah,
family
we
thing. lor.
we don't really do anything. I know that some people do, but it's not something that we do lah.
Is steamboat a thing for Chao Because apparently that's what my mom's doing. So
Oh,
happening.
Have you are steamboat at home?
My mom's doing it lah. So like it's like another mini gathering lah. Mini reunion lah, I guess. Well,
Mm.
reunion effectively, yes.
cool.
Well, after going to all these specialty steamboat that these China people brought in, I cannot do steamboat at home anymore. And you're not
Oh, you mean like those the beauty
Hai
in the
Di
pot,
Lao
like,
and all those kind of
Hai Di
thing.
Lao.
It's like an
Actually-
entertainment.
I actually haven't really gone. I haven't gone to Hai Di Lao here. I haven't done the Beauty in the Pot, or maybe I've done like Fei Fan or whatever. But it's not something that I go to. Like, would you consider Sukishi? It's not right. It's not that right.
Well, it's not that
It's
level.
more like
It's
it's
different.
more like shabu shabu. Yeah, but
But it's nice, Sukishi, right? The one
Yeah,
that
yeah.
we go. But I've got to say, do you know Hai Di Lao has their own boy band?
there's that
What?
Henga something. There's a
I didn't
song.
know that.
What Mokusan or San
Yeah. Something
something
cool
is
san,
the
yes,
viral
yes.
Chinese dance that everybody is doing
I
on
heard about
TikTok.
it. I heard about
Right.
it.
Right, and even like all these small 3-4 years old are like so freaking hype about that one, and also the Siu Kai Yek song this Chinese New Year is overplayed like crazy. I hear it everywhere I go. I just finished shooting a event for IGM, and they were dancing and singing to that song 燒雞翼我自細中意食 and then 屎你係一篤屎 I was like what the hell man, all these are the
So is
Zhao
this- is this
Xingqi
nonsense.
all the Zhao Xingqi song back in the days, and then apparently this Malaysian group remade it, put it into a song, and it got really viral and very popular this whole entire Chinese New Year, and it's been repeating again and again.
Did it? I didn't. Okay, I'm not so I've not been to many places since Chinese New Year came out, but I've not heard it here lah. So I should look it up. Maybe it's so far only in like Malaysia lah.
Dude,
Could be a Malaysian
I
thing.
copied and pasted that song in our chat.
Did you?
Yeah, I
Oh.
did. You certainly didn't listen to it.
I don't see it all
No,
sometimes.
the
I
Silk part
miss it.
comes a bit later, lah. But it's quite a lengthy song also. I realized. But beyond that link that you sent to us, I actually heard more about everything else, all the long long way and the long time no see. That one I also got so much overplayed. Um, yeah, but it's just the trend of the songs. It's I mean you still got your usual Astro and My FM and the 988 those radio DJs doing their every year album. So those songs just work do the
Oh,
work every year lah.
right.
Yeah, those every year sure got one, and they usually like are ready come like January or so. They begin playing already one. But this year with all the like everybody is just can't wait to jump into the long long way thing or play on the word long, long time no see, long long way, everything wet and it becomes a bit well maybe we are getting old or for me
Hmm.
like it gets a bit over
Okay.
the top lah,
Well,
I feel
the
lah.
Dragon Year is a particularly special.
It is.
It used to
somehow
be,
lah.
if let's say you're a little bit posh, you want to entertain your guests, you book a lion dance, the troupe will come in and do your lion dance. This year, I've
Dragon
seen
dance.
2 dragon dance already. Like just
Right,
now, I
right.
was literally shooting for IGM, the Chinese New Year gathering in BJ, and they had a dragon dance and everything. I was like, wow. And then the other open house that I went also hosted a dragon dance. That was quite a bit.
I've
So
only seen a dragon in the lorry on the way somewhere. I've
so
not seen a dragon dance proper.
it's like maybe okay, package 1 you take on lion dance. The bigger package 1 you add on maybe this amount, you get double happiness for you. Give you lion dance
Two
and also
lions.
dragon dance together.
We did want to go and see a dragon dance during the weekend though, but it was cancelled.
So
It was the drone dragon dance thing in MBS.
I saw it in the
So
news, that one.
wasn't it was it
yeah,
cancelled? I thought there was none that was it was all over the news. What
they
the,
were.
the drone
Let me see.
MBS one? It
They
was
were
super
supposed to
crowded.
be over 2 weekends, like 3 days, 3 days, and
Mm.
then I can't remember. Was there supposed to be a seventh one, which was the first one?
Uh-huh.
Something one got cancelled, and then the last one was cancelled. Then one was moved because of some crowding issue and stuff like that lah. So basically, it was particularly popular, but yeah, I didn't get to see it because the day that I wanted to go, they cancelled it.
So what
Right.
I've seen on social media about that one, so they were promoting it at first. You got the Marina Bay Sands as a foreground, and then the
Right.
dragon on
Yeah.
top
Right.
with the drone. Pretty impressive. That
Yes.
particular
Yeah.
picture,
Mm.
right? I was like, wow, this is like fantastic, right? Singapore really know how to celebrate Chinese New Year, and apparently, in reality, when the drone show was happening, it is not as compact as like that. It looks like a worm almost, than a
Right.
dragon.
Yeah, I
So-
heard that it was. I mean, I think some of these things they are quite difficult to capture on like phones or what.
Uh-huh.
But the people who went, one of my colleagues did go. So I asked him, what do you see? He said didn't really see very much.
Didn't see
First of
very
all, it's
much.
so crowded.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's the
then
angle,
the
the
only
angle or
the
where
only
they could
part where
see
you
from.
get to see the whole thing is if you got a really good spot lah.
Yeah.
But if you
okay.
see like crowded towards the side and all that,
Okay,
it's actually
okay.
quite not as spectacular as if you had good sight of it all.
Mm.
lah.
Alright.
But yeah lah. I mean, I guess first time for everything. So I did wonder, like, I wonder if any of the drones like failed and landed up in like the river it's like where it's flying over. But yeah, so it's quite difficult to do lah. So yeah.
So how? I'm definitely not there to actually witness to tell you like the drone show was nice or not. But no, those that's like put up onto the social media, I saw it was like quite pathetic like because it's really really quite bad.
I only saw the good ones. I guess maybe the ones that I saw are the ones that had a really good angle and probably got really good
How many
seats
did you
or
see?
other lah.
I only saw like one
I-
video.
I had like 2 or 3 lah, but maybe it's like reused
Right.
or and look, it all looked decent. I never got an angle of like, well, like can't see anything because it's true like no, depending on which angle you see from and the whole big space where MBS is, right? Yeah, you could probably. I mean, it's a 3D outline or Yeah, it's drones lah. So the angle does matter lah. Is what I would think.
Yeah, that place
Yeah.
is like super touristy. That whole all the water's edge lah along the MBS is super touristy actually. So we hardly go. We hardly go there.
Well, it's a nice
So
view, gotta
unless
say.
yeah, it's nice when it's not crowded. Like when it's crowded, all the people are doing their what are they trying to pose.
I really love the one of the TikTok that I saw is like, there's some problem, that's some kind of infection happening in Singapore. Everybody goes like that,
Huh?
and then they just show people
Malayan.
opening out their mouth without the background first, and then I was like, what the hell the fella trying to do? And then they played some weird music, dun, 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 and after that, then they show the
quite
Malayan there. I thought that was pretty
So
clever.
it's like the ones that I saw years ago where the Leaning Tower pizza, everybody's trying to do this.
Ah,
So
yeah,
so it's like everybody was like part of like Michael Jackson's like what is that? What was that song?
the
The one
smooth criminal.
no, the one
Back
that all the zombies were like this one.
Oh, thriller.
Thriller, yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you mean like
So,
bending over like the smooth criminal.
Oh, no.
That's another one. Speaking of like gaping mouths and Chinese New Year, yep, snack time.
Oh,
Have
oh
so much
right, you're
food.
eating. What are you eating?
Can you tell?
Let's see it. Let's see it.
So yeah, eating a lot of food over the Chinese New Year. Like, you know
What
what
is
this is,
that?
right? Can I get an
Oh, that's
okay.
the shrimp roll, is it? Or like floss
Spicy and
roll or
spicy.
something.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, can you hear?
Should I work out? Should I go and check how many calories is in one of those?
I mean what?
To make him feel
How many
bad.
calories is in one of those?
Oh, you are. Yeah, just that doesn't matter.
Calories in
Already whacked
CNY.
so many already, and yeah lah. I mean,
Did Joe whack
in a way,
any? Well, what do you say?
Of course.
no, I mean, in a way, I'm quite happy that the Chinese New Year is ending soon, and then I would not to say obligatory eating, but then there's just so much food everywhere, and yeah, if there's a chance to slow down and get back to a normal consumption capacity, I think it's
Nobody forced you to eat, dude. We were visiting some friends, all right, over the weekend, over the holidays and everything.
Groups lah, yeah, correct.
And,
yeah.
and we was just sitting on the table, and this fella is like busy chowing down stuff. Nobody
Was
like,
it just me
you
or
gotta like,
was I alone? No, right?
huh?
You know, I mean, everybody just whack lah. No one's forcing anything, but
I didn't whack.
It's okay. Well, I did lah. Oh, yeah.
So what
Okay,
do you remember
the-
eating? What do you remember eating?
What does John remember me eating?
And the
that's a
prawn
memory.
cracker lah. The long
I,
one.
I love this thing. Now.
Yeah, that is quite a favorite actually. That is quite a favorite.
Yeah, I just snagged this packet from my mom's place.
Right.
Just 2 days ago.
Do you
so
know how
actually,
many calories is in one?
in one batang?
One baht. Okay, let's see. They
Usually
say
go by
per
serving,
serving,
right?
but they don't define what they mean by
Yeah,
per
what's a
serving.
serving?
So let me see.
How many miles I have to run to burn it off?
Okay. I can tell you. Let me see.
Then I'm gonna
Where
throw all
is
it away already.
Okay, here we go. Dried shrimp rolls. A piece of shrimp roll will set you back 23 calories. Okay,
A
so when
piece?
I run for about 20 minutes, it's about 160, 170 calories. So if
Okay.
you eat like 1, 2,
Yeah, I don't want to think anymore. Just knowing
yeah,
that
it's
20.
a lot lah. It's a lot.
Just knowing that 5 batang is 20 minutes of running. I think it's
Yeah,
it's
10
more.
of those is like it's like running for half an hour.
Not every day lah. Eat like. Not every day. Chinese New Year got 15 days only. You
Yeah,
eat
as I
15
say,
days.
after the 15 day already, then okay, no, but there will still be all the stacks that left over because it's always abundant. And then
Yep,
are you
very
gonna throw it away? And then anybody will try to like give theirs away, and then this fellow give person A give to person B will give back the same thing to person A, and then it just goes around. Come
'Cause
go.
keep getting
lei lei hui hui.
regifted. The regifting cycle.
Yeah, the best is some people actually regift the exact same thing, return back. It's like, are you rejecting my gift or you just giving it to me in the most convenient manner?
有嚟有
Some actually-
去。
Yeah, man. It's like the lei and hui amai is the exact same thing that was given. Like totally no exchange, no mix up, no change it up.
Very
Apparently that
simple.
happened.
Means that your gift is not valuable enough. You try putting abalone inside your gift basket and see. Your gift bag and see. Suddenly, hey, how come you give me back the prawn cracker lah, the Mandarin orange, the bao you gone. It's not inside the bag one.
Just take out that one only.
Right or
It's
not?
either that,
Wow,
either that happens, or it becomes like setting a new bar every year, and then you have to like you can't go back. You have to keep going up and up. Ayo, then it's like,
Oh, I know.
you know,
I
right?
know
You,
what
you,
that
you know
feels
that
like,
thing,
man.
right? Especially among like some of the elderlies, like wow, like it's like can remember one like what was last year and then this year. I mean, it's not an issue for that I go through lah, but I know some people like wow, last year they give this then this year give this wow, must be not doing well lah. Like,
Mm.
Go
sit
slow
down,
lah.
you know.
First year give one
No
Mandarin
lah.
orange. Second year give two Mandarin orange.
And then will come the 5th year.
5 Mandarin
year?
oranges. It works.
I mean, this is a thing, like, you know, it's the whole part of the economy push when it comes to whatever festival, and then the natural but not so convenient materialistic comparative nature of Asian people. I know it's there lah, it's there, and then we let it bug us as much or as little as it does lah, you know.
So my question to you guys is: on the first day of Chinese New Year, anyone
My true love gave to me. What, sorry.
swept your floor or something?
Robot vacuum can count.
Is it supposed to be first day or before the first day?
First day.
First day ni
Okay.
So after that,
No.
okay.
Okay. Yes.
Robot vacuum cleaner
robot vacuum,
on
don't
auto
sweep
lah
out
at
the
9
house.
a.m.
Yeah.
Everything.
See, you guys. That's why
Within the
we are
house.
not rich. You're not supposed to sweep robot vacuum
No.
included. Come on.
all the toy is in the robot vacuum lah. So
Somehow
you take it
I-
out and then so
you
wrong.
don't throw it out away, right? It's inside the robot
Well,
vacuum.
I don't empty every day lah, so it's still there lah.
Okay, so you're not supposed to sweep your floor after
Traditionally,
the first day.
they sweep
Yeah,
dust
the first
out of
day.
the door ma. They sweep out the door ma, right? That's the
I
tradition
thought
ma,
that
like
it
the
was
old thing.
before the first day, but
No,
so
'cause
first day you
when the
can't.
first
Yeah,
day
first
comes,
day.
And
Yeah.
then what else? So that means it's kind of gross, isn't it? Then the house would be like all like dusty with visitors and all that.
First day, ma.
First day normally is family lah, family.
about second
One day
day?
can tahan lah.
No,
Can-
second day, then you can sweep lah.
I
Huh?
think.
So
Yeah.
you can sweep every day lah.
Yeah, lah. You can sweep every day except the first day of Chinese New Year.
Oh, except the first day of Chinese New
Yeah.
Year. Okay.
One day lah, not so dirty lah. Come on.
Oh.
We don't wear our shoes in our house also.
I thought you can't sweep the whole period
Chinese Chinese New Year? No lah.
No lah, not
Yeah,
that
obviously
severe.
I didn't grow up in a household that really followed all of this lah.
I think depending on the family, like each family decides how much they want to do of something. Like I mean, the sweeping thing definitely was like I do remember, but obviously, you know, like come my generation, then robot vacuum okay ma.
Yeah, because
sweep
that's
out, we
that's
sweep it
why I
within.
asked, because a lot of you guys, a lot of listeners, a lot of people out there, Chinese over there, all using robo vacuum nowadays, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you forgot to like turn it off, and then you will just like and start
So
sweeping.
the robot vacuum very fa choy lah. All the toy go into the robot vacuum.
Wow, I mean that's another way of looking at it, because you pull everything and put it into the bloody dustbin, right?
After Chinese New Year. Yeah, I know.
What's the logic behind that? Is to not sweep away the luck lah,
Yeah,
right?
not sweep away
Yes,
the luck.
because
It's just
traditionally when you sweep your house, you sweep the dust out the front door ma. Right? I mean that has always been the
You
like
mean
like
olden
China
days lah, is
when
it?
olden days though the concrete floor and then you sweep
Wow,
out the door ma.
essentially is
right?
the act of sweeping the luck away. That's all,
Right.
really.
What else? There is the
So my
the obvious one is
family
also the
my family did a midnight receiving the God of Fortune, prosperity, like at the stroke of midnight. Yeah.
on the first
the
on
eve.
the eve to the first
So
day.
like reunion dinner and then the eve it's the eve, and then we stay there until midnight, not because of anything but mainly just because okay lah, reunion, and then we hang out, and then usually it's my auntie lah. I think my mom's side all they don't bother, but my auntie is the one who actually sits at the table like right at the front door and then receive tip choice, you know. That's
Yeah.
Okay,
what
that's
they do.
interesting. So what
But
what
I
do
don't
they
think they do it anymore.
What do they do
They
at the
put
stroke of
they put a
midnight?
table, they put the altar, they put offering, and then they burn stuff, and then like an altar and offering, lah, you know. But they haven't been doing it for the past like 5, 10 years already. So it's like,
Oh,
are
okay.
they already very rich, or they've received enough, or is there a, I don't
Choi
know.
Sun
So
Ye never turned up, and then he gave
yeah,
up.
so they gave up. They gave up, lah. No, after a few years, then they don't do it anymore. So
Chai
yeah,
Sun
I
Ye.
remember them doing it.
Wait, so
Yeah,
so what? Let me ask. So
yeah.
what exactly? When exactly do they do it? So do they like
They
only at
stand
midnight? Then
by.
only they take out the thing to
They
offer,
set
or
up. They
leading
set
up
up
to midnight?
they set up prior, of course,
Okay.
leading to midnight, and then midnight is when they do whatever lah, you know, burn the bundle of the effigy paper, and then the candles are already there, and
Oh,
there's offering there.
effigy or
So
what?
they no, not effigy, just the paper, the
The,
paper
the
things lah.
paper lah, the yellow
Just
ones, is it?
paper, just paper pieces, no effigy like in the shape of anything lah. But it's not Qingming lah, you know, it's just the paper. It's offering, not offering basically, to
Interesting.
receive the
Okay.
god of prosperity. And but we don't do it any. I mean, I don't see my auntie doing it
What the,
anymore lah. I mean, I don't do it.
there's a lot of version to it. Like
This,
you
this is
hear
how I want to say, like,
you
no,
hear
at least
things like,
every.
okay, this year it is not 12 midnight. It can be 2 a.m. midnight where the god
The
of
opening of the
the
door.
prosperity will come. And then
Yeah.
is this year is
Oh.
north south, northwest,
Oh, the
there's no
facing
north
thing.
south,
Oh yeah.
northwest, and all those where you are supposed to like face, you know,
Face.
where the choice is gonna
Yeah.
come at which direction and all those kind of thing.
Oh, who decides this?
I don't know, some being, some sifu lah.
Okay.
And you
I've
ask
not
one
I've not heard
Sifu,
of this,
he will
but
say face this direction. You ask another Sifu, they'll say face that direction, and then you know who will you decide to
right.
listen to, and you go the
Yeah,
average.
so I've not heard of this before, but I'm not surprised because the consistent thing about a lot of these like Chinese things is its inconsistency. It's like you ask certain people and it's
Ah,
slightly different. You ask them it's slightly different. It's a bit like feng shui. That when you ask them it's slightly different, and so the only consistent thing about it across the board is that it's actually quite inconsistent. So if you ask someone about this and say, "Oh, you know, must face," I've never heard of that face thing, but it doesn't surprise me because it fits in with my expectation of it being inconsistent.
inconsistent lah.
Never mind.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I got Choi Sun Ye's hotline number. Next year I give you, I tell you all. So
QR
listen to
code.
me.
Direct line to Choi San Ye.
I don't
Wasn't
know.
there? Wasn't there? There was a politician who ran for office named Choi San Ye.
Yeah,
Remember that?
that was
he?
like
The last
PRU
GE14, I
15.
think there was one somewhere in KL one.
Oh, that was.
Yeah, it was
Did he
quite
win?
funny.
No, I don't
No.
think so. It's independent.
Was he an independent? It
Yeah,
was independent. Yeah,
independent.
independent.
Chai Sun Ye.
Choi San Ye.
So I was in Klang.
Mm.
In the midnight of like on like the very early mornings of the New Year's lah, basically. Strike 12 and then New Year's ma, right?
So Friday midnight lah.
Friday midnight. Was it Friday midnight?
Yes,
Yeah.
Friday was the reunion, and then
My
that night lah,
God.
that night.
I mean, I'm my Chinese New Year. If I'm staying at home means, you know, you'll see some sparks of fireworks quite far away in Damansara, or you know that direction. If I look over my windows, and
From
you don't
Klang?
really, no, say I'm
mean,
my
here,
unit over
right.
here lah. So
Right.
you see on the distance, you don't really hear them and whatever. But in Klang, it's like 2-3 hours non-stop fireworks, left, right, center, far away, near, next to you, whatever. And then whilst I was driving back home, right, it feels like the whole entire Malaysia is like Jerebu.
In the war. Oh, really? Yeah. Okay.
It's like haze everywhere. You know how you see you spot haze at night, right? You know, the lights that's like shining down, it has shapes. Because
Yeah.
because the
The
haze
particles
particles
in the
make-
air, and then the light
yeah,
shines through.
you see the shape of the light. My God, it's like October every year last time when you have haze.
It's
Gao
like
gao.
haze with the smell of burn like gunpowder.
Yes.
Well, he's driving with the doors closed lah in the antipatation. But there are some fireworks that actually do smoke, like have more smoke than others lah. This year, when it comes to fireworks, this year I think was it the first Chinese New Year in a while that they said, okay, the government has legalized a few selected fireworks and these can be bought and play. It's like like officially mentioned that it's legalized. So I saw people selling quite openly, and people will buy, and then they would use them. Of course, they say, "Oh, please don't burn, don't play fireworks beyond midnight or beyond 10 o'clock, just to be conducive for your neighbors and such lah. Just
I
just,
don't
just to
think
be
people
kind lah."
care. And I don't think people actually mind. Like, on the
Mm,
receiving end, I was like, oh,
I
yeah,
think
so
people
it's
mind
Chinese
lah.
I
New
think
Year.
I
People
think
mind
if
lah.
you're
There's
sensitive, I
nothing
think
you
if
can
you're
do about it.
sensitive, if you're sensitive about like small pets, which apparently is quite a
Oh
problem for small
yes, yes,
pets,
yes,
It
yes.
like
is.
cats and dogs. And
Scruffy
then if
runs.
you have
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
really young children, like an infant, it's like it
That's
can
true.
be challenging,
That's
but
true. Yeah.
you can't say that you had no idea lah. It just can be challenging. Like you can't ask the whole neighborhood just because you got a baby to not play fireworks. I mean, it's quite impossible, but
Yep.
it's not
Yep.
the best situation that you want to be in also lah. Unfortunately, yeah.
My,
I think
my, my dog, whenever he hear fireworks, he run towards and bark towards the firework. It's like scolding them rather than being scared. So I'm not sure
it's
how
responding
it is.
to a threat, like a boom boom.
Yeah,
That's like
my
responding to a threat.
my sister has a new puppy,
Uh,
and during Chinese New Year, whenever it got scared, it would poop and pee.
oh,
So
wow.
Mm,
that was not.
mm,
That
mm.
was she could
Then
have done without that. She could
then
have
I've
done
heard
without
like
that.
stories of like shivering because they're like really like scared because
Yeah,
they just
it's
don't know what's
scared
all
lah.
this sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like really loud bassy booms, right? So yeah, like some dogs. I think your dog, John, is already
Mm.
used to it, so it's like it's a challenge already. It's an older dog, but younger dogs who just
Yeah.
don't know what to do, then they will
And I
react
think because
differently, lah.
the younger dogs, their hearing is still like keen, so it is a bit more sensitive to like this kind of noises.
I think
So
older dogs also are more sensitive, but how they respond to it is also
yeah,
different, lah.
maybe
But yeah,
they're
it's a challenge.
they're a bit more mature lah. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's the challenge lah. Again, I also contributed to that because this year we actually went and buy lah because of the 8th day. We actually went to our one of the this my wife's sister's place lah, and then he's Hokkien lah, but then we just play normal, didn't do the whole big deal of the Pai Ting Kong thing lah, but we just played fireworks lah. So actually went and like buy 135 ringgit worth of fireworks.
So what do you get? What do you get? What's legal actually?
Well,
Rockets,
everything they
right?
sold there was legal apparently because there was a list of legal ones. So it's like
Right.
it's there's no issue one. So when you say rockets, it's those old ones that we used to put in the empty glass bottle and shoot up in the air one by one, right? Is that the
Ew,
rocket?
pop.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
I don't see those any. I don't
Those
see those
they-
anymore.
I think people
Those they don't
progress
leave
so
like a
much.
trail though. That one.
No
That one
trail.
is just
There
a
a
trail.
trail?
Just pop. That's all.
Mm.
But
Yeah,
there's
just
no
one
like
only.
trail. There's no like colored like.
Correct. It's not those that the ones that
explosion.
you see people really do now. It's like they actually get like a little box of it. It can be bigger and smaller depending on how many shots you want, and then they light one that's like, and it's like the really proper display one. It's not as
Yeah, yeah,
tall and as loud as the industrial ones that they do in those shows, but it's there. It's actually quite fun lah. So I got one of those. I got one of those for like $60 for 30 shots. 30 shots.
30
lasted
shots?
something like that. 30 shots. Yeah, it's a
Was it
sizable
nice?
one lah,
Sizable? Was
Yeah,
it
yeah,
satisfying?
Yeah, it's quite. I actually wouldn't mind buying again,
More?
but
Yeah,
yeah. But
you-
again,
There's
I'm
nothing
not
quite
gonna
like
die
playing
to buy
fireworks,
it lah.
is there?
Yeah, so I got that. Then I got like the sparklers. The kids just enjoy that. Then pop. My kids pop is like they like to take all the pop one whole pack. They pour it. They put it down on the floor and
And
just
step
all
on
in
it.
one go. Is it a thing the children now? It's like they all do it. It's like.
Well, it's the
Yeah, I guess I
element
know.
of play, what? Right? They
I
discover
guess.
how
Do
to
a
You ever
play.
do it when you were younger?
Well, I'm sure I did
don't think
something
I
like
ever did
that.
it.
I mean, you throw at people lah.
Yeah, you try
Throw
at people. lah.
Yeah, yeah.
At their legs, you know.
I remember snapping a pop in my bare fingers because friction is enough to cause it to pop. So
Uh-huh.
you just
So
like
you, need to,
press
you
it.
rub it like you rub it.
Yeah, you
together,
rub
then-
it and you create
Yeah,
friction,
yeah.
which is like a more minor version of throwing it on the floor, which is friction and then pipe
Right.
mah. So I remember doing that like it's some kind of a macho play lah, but obviously it was dirty and slightly painful lah. But I never put it all in one go and then piak.
I saw a TikTok. About a pop, right? That these I think it was an Indian nationality was entering, I think it's either UK or Australia borders, and they brought pop and
Oh.
and they the border controls didn't know what it was because it's like very iconic
Oh,
to us is the
hilarious.
yellow color box, with the small little girl dancing there, right? And then inside is
Gunpowder.
like, oh, this is like you shouldn't be bringing this onto the planes and into the
Yeah, why would you
country.
do that?
It's gunpowder, right? Or at least some sort of a explosive.
Something that's
sense.
How did they
flammable. Yeah,
board?
yeah,
How did
yeah.
they board the plane with
I don't
that?
know. Maybe it's not. I don't think they bought the plane with it. Rather,
were
they
they?
checked into their bags, and then they got searched when they arrived at the location. And then what the heck
Border
is this?
control. Okay, okay.
Border control. You
okay.
see the pop up there. It's like, to us, we know it's harmless, but then again, it's not really harmless in the sense it can be quite a thing.
It is like little explosions, lah.
It
Right?
is a little explosion. We know what it is, lah, but the rest. If people who are not familiar with it, it's like, why you bring explosion?
I think flammable material is just shouldn't. Well, okay, that's for carry on. So if
No,
it's
not
checked in,
combustible material, not like
they call it flammable. No, combust. So is a pop-up considered combustible or flammable, or both?
I mean, gunpowder, right? So gunpowder.
There's
is
things that
kind of
can, yeah,
combustible.
ignite.
Yeah, maybe I'm getting the term wrong. Last time when I was growing up, there was this. I mean, I don't think there was any legislation about what was legal or illegal. People just saw
Mhm.
whatever. So
Yeah.
there was this one one little firecracker that was in the shape of a grenade, and it was
I
like
remember.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember.
do you remember that? It was like military
I remember.
dark green, and then it just did only
There's
one
two.
thing. It
There's
just
two
like
sounds.
made.
Pam.
Was it two sounds?
I
No, it was just one boom.
One big bang.
And then one big
Ew.
bang, and then it was really fun.
The
It
one
was
that I
actually in the shape
remember.
of a grenade,
Grenade. Yeah, yeah.
military green. Then you light it, you better toss it because it's
Like a HE grenade.
super loud.
A high
Yeah,
explosive
yeah.
grenade,
So
literally.
I suppose
Yeah, I
that would
remember
But I
that.
thought the one that I remember
nowadays.
was it's like you light it, then there'll be I said two sounds, ma. It'll be like a softer boom, and later boom, like a more louder one. It's like a softer one and a bigger one.
Oh, okay.
I
The only
remember
one I
that.
knew was the big one, lah. So that
One
was
shot lah.
just-
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And Drew Chow joining the conversation about fireworks.
Sonic Boom. That's the name of you. All these fireworks got name one.
Oh,
Yeah,
let
like
me look
pop,
it up.
pop.
Is it
And
really called Sonic Boom,
I
or
think
is
so.
Andrew Chow just quoting Gal from Street Fighter? Well, actually, it does sound like a Sonic Boom because it's really loud. It's like I think the fact that they actually have a softer boom initially gives you like a okay lah, it's not so loud. Then later on there's a louder boom, so I think people also get caught off guard.
Do you guys,
it does sound like a Sonic Boom.
you know the rocket fireworks that Eugene was saying
Of the olden days,
of the olden days, you go, "Pew," bah,
it's
that
called
thing.
Moon Travelers.
Moon Travelers. Yes.
Yes,
So
I remember that.
Hmm.
did y'all like hold it and launch it from your hands?
Yes,
No.
yes. I did.
You-
I did.
You did,
did.
Oh, okay.
Speak
We're
of
all
like
kids at one
you know,
time lah.
yeah, we discover play, out of like whatever.
Yeah.
My hands are still around, lah, so didn't
We didn't burn ourselves down. We didn't get burned lah. But the one close shave that I got was so these fireworks when I was younger when you first buy them my mother always told me for whatever reason you need to sun dry them, make sure it's really dry, then it will work better. And
Oh,
apparently those
need
that if you don't
to-
sun dry,
okay.
I don't know whether if they got wet by accident or whatever lah, but I remember
unpredictable,
those
is it?
that we didn't sun dry, or is older ones, it doesn't fly as high. Those Moon Travelers, and there was one I remember. We liked it. We had it angled up. It was this old Sprite or 7-Up glass bottles which stand very sturdy one can shoot up. That's what we always use lah. That was our SOP setup. There's one that we didn't dry or one batch lah. So you light it and then stand behind ma. The Moon Travel literally just like shot and then it just like flimsy angle and then it just flew by my ear and my eye. Yeah, I still remember. Because again it was was it
Crap.
old
This
or
is-
not properly? It probably wouldn't have damage because like it's a Moon Traveler is not that. It's
I mean, it's like
it's a firework, but then it's not
not-
gonna kill anybody lah.
Yeah. Well, that's the story of how he started to wear spectacles.
I don't believe as opposed to an eye patch.
I bet.
Right? Yeah.
Hey.
So that's the only one close shave I ever did, and of course this is where I also wasn't those next level kids who would like cut open the fireworks and then pour together and then create a concoction.
Make
People do
one
that
big
one,
pop
but
up.
those are the ones which
That's
I think
crazy. That's
what
very dangerous.
discover
The-
play and discover more than just play.
Hey, the Discover Play I do, Moon Travelers, we put it on the road. Chase
And
the
then-
car.
Or just like
Instead of pointing
point
up,
and shoot
you
lah.
point the road and then you just go on the road.
Yeah, I heard of people who would put it in like PVC pipes, then kind of like use it as a little bazooka.
Bazooka.
So that would have been, yeah.
And then-
that's a bit wild.
And then-
My kids did play the one that you hold this like it's about like a 10 cm 10 cent coin diameter, and it's
And then
like
spins.
about one and a half feet wide long, and then it just like
Oh.
it just shoots like individual multicolored shots lah. But it's nothing like it just like
Oh, it's
goes
it's like a flare. Like that.
like a flare, but it doesn't burn for
It's
long.
like
It's like
it shoots out.
it,
Lah.
We
it
used
fizzles
to
out, and then there's like 10 or 15 shots.
We used to have
so-
like
and
this
it's not
long one,
loud.
like a
Isn't it
wand.
really dangerous? But like just yeah.
You must make sure you
pointing it around.
you light at the correct position lah.
Angle.
Don't suddenly light the wrong way lah. That one obviously, but it's
Mm.
okay. It's because it's one of the more milder fireworks.
We
lah.
used to have one, but the one length and it's yellow and blue in color. And then
Right.
you light up the top and then you just hold it up and you go, poof.
That's the one. And you know what? It's still yellow and blue in color.
Oh, there you go.
It's still yellow. Yellow is the end where you light, and blue is the end where you hold, or vice versa. Again, anyway, wherever you light it with the fuse, that's where you point to. Yep.
Fireworks.
You
Segment?
know nothing, Jon Snow.
Have you guys been watching any Chinese New Year movies?
No, man.
No.
I didn't
No,
go
me
to the
neither.
cinema. Did you guys watch Madam Web?
No,
I saw a
probably
lot
don't
of
plan
like
to.
derogatory comments about it, lah. But I didn't
Derogatory?
see it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why? Because
just
of
basically
the actresses?
no, it was people just thought it was bad, lah. And
Mhm.
even leading up to it, also when they were like pictures, official release pictures or something like this, people were like, "Ew." So people, yeah. So it wasn't. It turns out it was true. So I didn't watch it, lah. But I have no desire to watch it.
Apparently, it's
Same
so
here.
bad that, it is really, really bad, terribly bad, that I'm actually quite interested to watch it because it's very bad.
Like,
Oh,
curious
one
how
of
bad
those.
it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't go to the cinema to do that. You just watch it whenever it comes around.
And don't
I mean,
contribute
okay,
to the
if you-
blockbuster.
I mean,
Uh,
you can if you don't care for it, but I won't because I need to invest time and move my schedule to again make things happen because there's always things happening about with family and whatnot. So yeah, it's not worth that even to to appease the curiosity. No, it's not that. Speaking of movies or rather Marvel, my colleague told me about this I realized later on it's actually a animal rescue group. They're on Instagram. It's called Rough Love, and they actually organize quizzes at pubs and bars around PJ. Like you pay a bit of money to enroll, and then and some of the quizzes actually is like Marvel MCU quiz, and then you get the most points, you will like win like a round of shots or a bottle of wine or whatever. No, they actually do that. And then he actually went to actually go and participate. And then I got hint of some of the questions some are quite hard, but then some are actually quite okay one.
You went
Or
for
like
it?
What is
No,
that
no,
with pets though?
Just the person the people who organize these quizzes at the select bars, and it's like there's a few they go around one they are a animal rescue group, and then they actually do
Oh.
it like almost like a charitable thing. Like don't you pay as a money,
Not
you
for
join
pets
the
though, right?
quiz.
Right. Oh, I see. So the money that
You
you
will get-
pay there will go to like the fund.
the quiz
lah,
is
so
not
to
about
speak.
pets. The quiz is about like popular culture. So
Right.
like, for example, one of the questions. Let's see how much you get of this. What is Pepper Potts allergic to? It was mentioned in Iron Man 2.
Give me options.
Tony Stark.
It's a
BS?
fruit. It's a fruit. No options. I give a fruit. It's a fruit.
Oh yeah, the one.
What do you say? You did Tony Stark's what? BS. Okay, good answer. I give you half point for that. I thought it was BS.
Uh, allergic to something.
Don't say pepper, please.
Uh,
A fruit. A red fruit.
red fruit.
A red fruit that
Not
bruises
that
easily.
many. You're not that ready.
A red fruit that bruises easily.
Tomato.
Which fruit can tomatoes? Okay, tomato could be a fruit also. Well, but which fruit bruises even easier than tomato? Come on, tomatoes are even
Peach?
hardier than
Peach?
red or red fruit.
Plum, no?
That red. Okay, dark red plum. No, plum and tomato all quite hardy compared to strawberries.
Oh,
Strawberry. She's allergic to strawberries?
I don't know whether if that's a thing, but apparently that was mentioned in Iron Man 2.
Was
So
it?
it's
Okay.
questions like this, I mean, it's really like like
That's quite deep.
mentioned
That's
in
quite
passing.
Deep,
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
here's the thing about movies. Scripts are not supposed to be in passing kind of thing. Everything should have a value to it.
a setup.
A
Well,
setup or a payoff of something, or there's a
the
reason.
allergy to strawberries didn't pay off anything. At
anything,
least not
yeah.
until now. Yeah, I mean, if it happens later on, then it'll be really a long shot payoff, lah. Okay, here's another one. But this one is really quite specific. Like, in which country did they find the Tesseract? In Captain America: First Avenger, which country was it that they discovered the Tesseract, the cube, the space cube?
Okay.
That's the
Yeah.
first scene already. Is a snowy country in a village.
Country?
Poland?
It's probably a village. It was like a chapel.
Chapel
Yeah,
Poland?
at the
but
tree.
where was the chapel? Yeah, so you can think about like the movie will put some like like the location like it's very dark and then the location. So it's not something that you would necessarily remember, but it's the opening scene of the movie lah. So where was that? Yeah, so it's kind of things. It's not like it's not easy, but you also roughly know. Oh yeah, I remember this scene, but what was that detail?
Right. So what was
It's
the
that
country?
level.
What was the
Norway.
country?
It was a chapel in a village in Norway.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the chapel
Like-
had some
Like
some
Norse kind of like thing. is it?
Asgardian, yeah, and some Norse thing, and then they kind of teased like
Ah.
Thor in there, but again, that was yeah.
How
It's
did,
stuff like that.
I'm trying to connect the dots over here. How did we ended up here? Like this
Talk about
quiz,
movies.
movies, and
Madam
then
Web.
No, we switched
Madam
topics. Then
Madam Web.
Yes.
yeah,
No,
Madam
Madam
Web.
Web.
But
Madam
how
Web,
how is
Marvel,
it like?
Marvel, Sony, MCU.
Right. Okay.
Well,
Right.
sorry, yeah, it's me. Segue, a long segue.
Give you another segue. Why are blacks tall?
Jeans.
Kevin Hart is not tall.
Because they are
Okay,
Negro.
exception.
Oh.
Well, if that was the case, then the proportions would be in question.
Is that considered a dad joke?
Yeah,
very
it's
No,
much.
not really, right? It's more a
Very
race
much.
thing than.
all these I copied on TikTok one.
No lah, it's not as racist as it's a dad joke lah. No lah, just
Is
I mean,
Negro a negative connotation of a black?
Negro is really basically the official word for nigger lah. So you could draw the dots that way, and then it may be misconstrued as.
But you
not
see,
being
back
so
in the
nice lah.
60s, back was it 60s or was it 40s? You know,
When
you have
slavery was a thing.
the Negro hour, and they refer them as Negroes instead of saying blacks. The Negro hour, they use Negro as like really widely, ain't it not?
The term Negro, was it because of what Not, it's not about Nigerian, right? It's
Yeah.
just
know.
Negro cause of
I don't know.
Nicaragua. It's not all that, right?
I don't think
not-
it's a
Country
negative
specific.
connotation to it. That N word, yes, they take it.
No, but Negro came from nigger. No,
No.
nigger came from Negro, right? No,
I
Are
don't
we
know.
sure about that?
I don't think
I
so.
would put. I would think so.
Mhm.
And you're not
I won't
supposed to
put
say
money
the
on it,
N
but I would
word.
think so.
I feel that I need to like balance it out by saying that we know that there are a lot of also like racist like nicknames for Chinese. So we
Alright.
have no problem with that. So don't get angry, anybody. Okay.
Like
So
like for example,
Yeah.
what
yeah,
have
it's
you
fine.
heard
I don't care.
recent?
Chinese have a lot. So
Like what?
people call us
For
like
example, I
ching
can't think of anything now.
chong,
You
ching
Oh, she gets the
chong,
American
or
ching chong,
like
but honestly, it sounds more
or like
cuter than not lah.
slopes. Or like
they
this kind of
don't know
thing.
Oh
you do
my
it.
god,
It's just like
slopes. These are all American lah, American slopes.
Yeah,
Slopes,
whatever
okay,
lah. Whatever lah.
slopes is quite creative and also quite harsh. Okay, yeah, slopes. My
Hmm.
god, slopes.
Yeah, it's kind of like
okay,
what
we
is
are
it
like
about?
going like really, really left to balance things
like
out.
like yo,
Yeah.
slopes. What?
Yeah,
Slopes. Yeah.
yeah. Who cares?
Nobody
Everyone's,
watches.
everyone's
Nobody
a
listens
little
to
bit
us.
racist. So
We're safe. Well, there's 3 on Facebook Live now, but including me. So there's 2 others.
So here's the
Only
deal, right?
Not the 2 of you, right?
Here's the deal, right? You know how Christmas movies are. People talk about Christmas movies. You have like the
Home Alone.
Home Alone, yeah, and then people actually watch
Hard.
them. Die Hard, debatable, debatable.
Oh.
People always say it's debatable. Whatever lah.
Debatable, yes.
Is-
I
and-
just
and-
like to do that.
When people say Christmas movies, right? I didn't realize that they actually go through their catalog of Christmas movies, and every Christmas they actually go and
Rewatch them.
rewatch them.
The US. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Oh,
And-
it's
and
kinda
it's
like
a thing.
Chinese New Year stuff lah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I realized, right, this particular Chinese New Year, I was like realized because a lot of times that if I'm not out, I'm at home. So I was like, I'm not gonna work. So I just launched Netflix. And all the Chinese movies are there. And I was
Yes.
like, let's watch
Right.
back
Stephen
all the
Chow,
old
Hong Kong.
Steven Chow movie.
Yep.
And the one that I massively enjoyed so much again was the Mahjong special or the Liku Liku that show, the Andy Lau
Sounds
one.
good.
Yeah,
What was
it is
called?
good.
Is it the what? Tricky Brains or something?
No, it's not Tricky
God, or,
Brains.
what was it called in Netflix? I mean,
I can't remember.
I actually know the English word. I actually know the
This
English
is
name,
obviously
English
the
title.
80s, right?
90s.
The late 80s, early
90s,
90s.
late
This one
90s.
is 90s, 2000s already.
The more
Oh,
mature.
quite
Like,
new,
huh?
Liku
Considered
Liku
quite
is a
new
more
only.
later one.
Yeah.
Yes. Liku Liku, I remember, it's a later one. Yes.
And I watched it, I was like, oh, so nice. Who's the female actor? Oh, she's so pretty. Can't remember already.
Jung
Kelly.
Man-yok.
No,
Jung Man-yok.
Kelly. No,
Yeah.
can't be Kelly. Is it Kelly? Whoever lah, whatever lah.
Kelly.
No, it's not Kelly. Not Kelly. Another one. That's that generation one. Yeah, so fun. I
See
mean,
the face, I'll know lah.
yeah, so fun. I was like, and then I realized, right? Oh, we Chinese New Year also. We've got Chinese New Year movies that we rewatch it like again and again during Chinese New Year.
The older shows,
Do,
right?
do you guys remember? I don't know whether if I just remember this wrong, but was there also a stretch of Chinese New Year when they would play Star Wars, like reruns? Was there a stretch, or am I remembering it wrong?
So what I think you're referring to is a time when they have like special movie events on TV3 or maybe RTM2, but surely not RTM1. But TV3 because it's like Pesta Tahun Baru and then movie bonanza, and then they will like just give you like a special
So
treat, and then
it
they
could
will
could have been Star Wars, lah, right?
yeah, they show all 3 parts, or they will like but it's not show
So
back to
I
back. It's not
didn't
marathon. It's
imagine that,
they just show
okay.
like day 1, day 2, day 3 every night of the first 3 days. So yes, they did do that, and it's usually doesn't really mean anything Chinese New Year one, but they just did that. Yeah, and this is probably on TV3 lah, probably
Star
TV3.
Wars.
Yes. Star Wars, and there's also
Right,
like others.
right.
There'll be like a Chinese show as well, or like numerous Chinese shows. But they will also slip in the random Hollywood blockbuster during. And it's not only Chinese New Year; it's also Raya or Diwali. They will also do it Christmas also, but they will have a mix of Christmas shows and also the mix of the mainstream movies. So yeah, they
Right.
did do that just to serve the fact that people go meet family and then they'll be glued to the TV screens lor, or they want them to lor. I recall this, yes.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I-
so
I-
let me see that.
I got my
Mahjong one.
kids watching the
Yeah, we should
Mad
watch
World.
like one of those. We should watch one of those like on the podcast. Maybe like this.
I think people will be
React
bored
to
to hell.
Yeah, it's our podcast. We can do whatever we want.
There is
Which of those Chinese shows do you remember, Eugene? I'm curious. I know John
Okay, I
has
remember.
done the
I
work, so I'm curious
remember.
what you have what do you call
okay. Chop. Netflix has has
a lot.
Netflix has a segment. All right, you know how you say Western TV shows and because of
What do
those
they
kind
call
of
it?
thing. There's one they call Asian dysfunctional family movies.
Oh, so specific. So specific. So what movie is there? Name one. Name one.
I'm Not Stupid. That's the
Oh,
Singapore one.
Singapore,
Oh,
the Singapore one.
okay.
You have A
Oh,
Family
Last Airbender
Affair.
already on Netflix or
Is the Michelle Yeoh Academy Award winner movie there?
Well,
That's pretty dysfunctional.
Father apparently. Fat Choy Spirit. Fat Choy Spirit is the one. That the Liku Liku. That's what it's called. Andy Lau.
Cool.
That's the thing. Andy
you
Lau.
playing
Gigi Leong. Hey, yeah, Gigi Leong. And
Gigi
Louis
Leong,
Koo.
I forgot what she looks like. Let me see.
Are you playing something or is it me?
No, I'm not playing anything.
Oh,
Gigi
it's me.
Leong.
Yeah, it's me.
Who is Gigi Leong?
Gigi Leong is
Oh,
Leong
this
Wing
one,
K. Leong Wing K.
I don't remember her at all. I mean, vaguely lah. Vaguely, I don't remember her.
You know, there's this movie that I think she was the actor as well. Something to do with
Who? Gigi Leong or what? Who?
walk left, walk right one. Do you guys remember? Do you all remember that title of the show?
That sounds familiar.
Left, walk
That sounds familiar,
right.
but I don't remember that
It's
one.
not. It's. Is
I think
it
it's Takeshi
like Hong Kong, but
Kaneshiro
it's not.
and Takeshi Kaneshiro and Gigi Leong.
I
recent one,
I have
ah.
an idea, but is it really called walk left? It does ring a bell. Is there a walk left? If you Google walk left, rock right, but of course it's not.
Turn
Hang
left,
Zhuang,
turn right, or something along that line.
turn left, turn right. Is probably sounds more like more like
Well,
a turn left. Turn
I guess
right.
you should Takeshi Kaneshiro and Gigi Leong.
Can't be that many, right? Can't be that many with him and
Turn
Gigi
left,
Leong.
turn right.
Turn left, turn right. 2003, not too long ago.
Yeah, I've been
2003.
wanting to rewatch this
Gigi
movie.
Leong and Takeshi Kaneshiro.
It's
What is it
21
about?
years ago though.
It's
21
okay,
years
but
ago,
Takeshi's
actually.
era, I think it's already like quite. It's not those like Asian dysfunctional family stories anymore. It's a little more like later because Takeshi or Kam Seng Mo is a later generation of a star lah. Yeah. I don't remember what this show is about. The two people, Gigi Leong and Takeshi, were destined to be together, but by some twist of circumstances, they never find each other. Oh, okay.
Mm.
Wow.
Do you guys remember there was this like series of Cantonese shows? I think it was like the late 80s or early 90s, where they would always have like the same bunch of people, and it was always like Sammo
Family?
Hung. No, Sammo
Oh,
Hung,
yes,
Jackie
Sammo Hung,
Chan,
fighting
and
one,
then,
fighting one,
yeah,
fighting
then
ones.
some other guys who cannot
Yeah.
fight one, and it was all kind of like the same like motley crew of like Chinese like,
Yeah.
like comedy actors. Then
Yes. I think some of
what's it
them
called,
are
ah?
on
What's it called,
Netflix. So there's one that is about they are
one is called Winners
they
and
are
Sinners. One of them is
that's
called
that's
Winners
not a
and
gambling
Sinners.
one. Winners is like a gambling one, I think. Winners and Sinners.
Is it
But the
gambling?
but the Sammo Hung or Jackie Chan one, I think it has to be. There's one about their a group of rickshaw riders who can fight, and then there's one that
Oh, that
is
sounds
group.
hilarious.
These are like
Yeah,
in the 1980s.
Yes, the
83.
80s,
Oh my
because, like,
goodness, 83.
Sammo-
This
Yeah.
one.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Jackie Chan and then Sammo Hung. Yeah. Project A 2. This is Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung's staple for me lah. Project A.
You know,
A guy, what?
Ah.
you know that there are some movies that's actually quite interesting to watch in the sense of like historical value. There is this Hong Kong movie called "It's a Mad World." Is the Fei Fei one? So this
I
is
was
like
gonna tell you.
It's very
I
familiar.
also say I just
Nine-
watched all three of them on Netflix.
1970s. Okay, this is like late
Yes,
1970s, right? And Hong Kong was, they just finished building their first MTR, and then
What
it
is
was
MTR?
almost like an advertisement of how great Hong Kong is. Now we have MTR. Let's go and take the train and check out the train and that kind of things. You know, people were very excited about the train.
That's like
Um,
their MRT lah, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
but I recall watching even the first movie of it. There was like a conversation about, oh, let's take the train because in the family the Fei Fei, the late both the father and mother died, yeah, because they're quite old one. The
Oh.
mother wants to like spend money because of convenience. Then the father is the one who's like wants to save money, wants to be more meager and all this. So it's like, oh, let's take the taxi is faster. No, what taxi? Let's take the train. It's cheaper. So there was like the conversation about the train being the more affordable, but then may not be so convenient mode of transportation. So it could be a advertisement or a showcase of the infrastructure available in Hong Kong, but there was also the whole cheaper versus convenience topic as well lah.
No, I remember it was like it was deliberate because the next scene was like them going into the train.
And cram together.
No, they were at the train, the MRT, the MTR station, basically.
Yeah, but then once they were there, then they were like crammed together in the. I mean, there was like the whole cramming together, and then because the movie is all about money, and then
Yeah.
all about protecting your own money and then looking for wealth, right? So they were like in the whatever train, and then the Fei Fei like, hey, what you got all the ampao in your pocket? Cover it, protect it. Don't let someone steal your ampao in the crowd of the ampao. I remember because I just watched it recently. I watched all three with my kids. They found it quite amusing. Cantonese, lacking even. Yeah, I watched all three. It's on Netflix, conveniently.
I think we easily have a lot of Chinese New Year movie. Fight Back to School, 1, 2, 3.
Is Five Days School
Oh,
a
my
Chinese New Year
goodness.
movie? I will watch it, but is it
Yeah.
Chinese
New
New Year.
Year?
Well, anything Chao
Something
Sheng Ji is a
like
Chinese New Year movie.
No, but you see,
Yeah,
you compare
yeah.
to the Mad World. Mad World always at the end they'll be like, no, oh, like no, they
Gong Hei Fa
win the
Chai
lottery,
and
they prosper.
everything.
There's the element of like prosperity at the end of the movie. It's very much almost like so apt. Whereas
Oh.
like, would you consider like Happy Ghost Hoi Sam Guai a Chinese New Year movie? Would you? Would you consider
Happy Ghost.
Shaolin Soccer? Yeah. John knows the Hoi Sam Guai Happy Ghost 1, 2,
Look
3,
it
1,
up.
2,
4.
3, 4,
Let me look it up.
5.
There was 4, and I think one of them
Comedy,
heavily
ah?
featured Beyond. It's a comedy, but also got some like meaning, but yeah, mostly comedy
Happy
lah.
Ghost.
Happy Ghost 1, 2, 3, 4. One of them heavily featured Beyond, like back then, like, the biggest
You sure it's
arguably also
Beyond?
not
It's
so
not Chou Mang.
Beyond. I put money on it because they had Hei Fun Lei, and they had there was 2 songs, but it wasn't Hoi Fu Ting Hoi, it was the Hei Fun Lei, and then
It's just
there was 2
weird
songs,
seeing
2 songs.
bananas talking about these things. And they got 2 songs.
We are bananas, but then we still got our roots lah. I'm very sure. And then
I don't think you guys are bananas. I think I'm the bona fide one, the bona fide banana.
okay lah. You can still like catch the conversation somewhere. So I mean, Happy Ghost is always about like there's a ghost, and then the ghost will help this bunch of students, female students, get by all the challenges in school or in college. And then the one where there was Beyond is 4 guys. Then there's also 4 girls, and then it's like a convenient pairing, and then they go out, all that kind of thing. So I still remember all this. I will watch that in a heartbeat, but I don't remember seeing Happy Ghost available on Netflix. I think there was only 1 or 2 on iQIYI, but I didn't watch it also lah.
Yeah, we should watch it, man. Like, do a watch party.
On a recording, really? There'll be
Yeah,
like a lot of time.
we can't air it though, right?
You
So
can't
just
air
be-
it.
You can't air it. Yeah. So
Nah.
then,
I rather.
we
Not
just
the
watch it.
same
Watch it
lah.
ourselves, lah.
Yeah, I guess we can.
You
Yeah, like
could.
what we used to do last time for the other stuff.
Do we?
Oh my god.
Yeah, we
Don't
did
you
it
remember-
We did a watch party.
No,
for
I don't.
WandaVision.
How gay is that?
John,
Come
you
on.
remember what's the first MCU series on streaming? Did you remember?
The first.
Daredevil.
She's now no MCU. Daredevil is Netflix.
No,
and not MCU.
it's now MCU.
Now it is, but it's not out yet. The one that you,
retrospectively part of MCU.
the first one, WandaVision. You remember? We watched it together because it was still very hype, ma. We watched
Wasn't there something
together.
before that? Wasn't
No,
there something before that? Like
WandaVision was the
prior
first.
Endgame kind of thing.
There was, but then they were
No
not
lah.
MCU canon. Then.
You
So
guys
we
living
watched
in a
Wanda's.
different dimension, different universe.
Let Me Try You. In WandaVision, what was the thing that caught you off guard and you're like so
I
shocked by it,
remember.
but end up it
I
was something
remember.
else? I'm testing John because he didn't recall that we did a watch party together. I want to bring back
No
this
lah, he's
moment about
bluffing lah. You know.
Laughing lah, we got
the Quicksilver moment lah. Quicksilver, wow, that was
Quicksilver.
Ayo.
The
I
cheapskate.
actually just watched a reaction video recently. Crazy
What reaction
for that
video?
moment. Reaction video
Endgame?
to when they revealed Quicksilver from the Fox movies lah, and then they revealed her to be the so-called brother to Wanda, and then it's like, oh, this is how they bring in the Fox. But that was like just
X-Men.
barely 1 or 2 years after the Fox acquisition. So it like it's almost like
It
it
felt
could
right.
work.
It
It felt right. And then John was also like so convinced. They end up just some random imagination or random thing is the character's name is called something Boner.
Was it? Oh,
Something
I
like
don't remember that.
Boner, like Steve Boner or something Boner. Boner spelled Bohner. Yeah. So yeah, we
Oh.
did that. We used to have watch parties on Fridays with potentially PUBG to follow after even.
Oh my god! They killed Kenny! You bad!
Apt.
No watch party.
No watch party. All right.
Wow.
Felt like playing PUBG though. A bit.
Really?
Now?
Now? It's 11.
Just now lah. It's a bit too late now already lah. But I was like, maybe we can do that instead of the podcast today.
I've got a freaking
Yeah.
long day today. I was out at work. I was running around since 4 and then got back by about 9:30ish. And then straight away
it was-
jump
it
into
was
this
super busy
podcast.
as well.
Yeah,
Super
man.
busy for me as well actually.
Busy. I have a busy day tomorrow.
Well, busy is, busy does. We are 1 hour into our recording already, and I think we should just wrap it up. I think we talk about nothing and everything so quickly, so efficiently, and covered so many things from Chinese New Year to Chinese New Year movies, and give you
But it ties to the theme of the festival, the festivities, right?
give
It's
you some
quite
things
tied
to
it.
do. Even go watch some movies together with your friends. Go watch party. Anything you guys want to add on?
No.
Eat more but burn calories.
Prawn crackers. Crackers.
Eat more and burn calories. Yeah.
I tell you, my recording today is not very good, so I didn't have the audio done. So I'm not sure what's happening. And anyway, you guys who are listening to the podcast, well, you know, you've been listening, so it will be all right. Until the next recording, guys, thank you for listening to us. It's okay lah. Not are we okay? Take care.
恭喜發財 everybody.
恭喜發財. That's 30 minutes of running.
Oh my god.
Ciao, ciao. Bye.